quick stretch for your glutes and legs today. Bring your feet so that they're a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Take a deep breath in and reach up. And exhale, bow forward over your legs and bring your fingertips to the floor. Bend your knees deep. Take your hands to your outer shins with your fingertips pointing down and press with your hands so that your shins move toward the center. If you didn't resist, your knees would knock to each other. But resist that, so let your hands push your shins in, but resist with your thighs. Push your thighs out to the side. So shins are pressing in, thighs push wide. Bow over and slowly stretch your legs in this position. Shins in, thighs push wide. And then bend your knees, shins keep pushing in, thighs keep pressing wide. And straighten. And bend. And straighten. Once more, bend your knees, shins in, thighs wide, keep pushing with your hands and slowly straighten. This time bring your fingertips down to the floor and bow over. If it's too much strain on your glutes, your low back, or your hamstrings, bend your knees a little. Inhale, reach your heart forward. And exhale, bow. Bend your knees, come down all the way onto your back. Get a strap and have it close by to help you stretch in a moment. Come all the way onto your back. And pause. Hover your right leg up off the mat. And cross your right ankle across your left knee. This is eye of the needle pose. Keep your hips down and your low back slightly off. And then slowly bring your left knee in. Clasp behind the left knee. Send your breath into the places in the glutes and the legs, the hips that feel tight. And invite those places to open, not to completely relax, but to stretch out from where they are into longer, leaner muscle. And exhale and release. And set your right foot back down onto the floor. Hover your left foot up. Cross your left ankle over your over your right knee. And open your left knee to the left. Hover your right foot up off the floor and draw it in towards your chest. Take your hands behind your thigh, clasp. Again, send breath to the place that feels tight. Invite it to expand. The opposite of contraction, the opposite of tightness is expansion and openness. We can build that into our bodies intentionally when we bring our minds to the muscles that we are stretching. Release your hands, release your legs, slowly put them back down. Now take hold of your strap. If you don't have a strap, you can always use a dish towel or a beach towel, whatever you have around close by. Take it around the ball of your right foot and reach your right leg into the air. Lower your left leg to the mat. Now notice, for a lot of us, we'll feel tight and the left thigh won't get all the way down. If that's the case, lower your right leg quite a bit until your left thigh comes onto the mat. Keep your left thigh on the mat and bring your right leg back up to wherever it will naturally come. Don't have to force it. Tone your right leg and all the way up under your right butt. Now take the strap just in your left hand and bring your right leg just a couple of inches over to the left. Keep your right glutes on the floor. This can give a lot of stretch for the outer leg, the TFL, the tiny little muscle in there, and the glutes as well. And it'll change for you depending on the day. So notice where it is today. Where is it stretching today? Inhale, bring your right leg back up and bend your right knee, set your right foot down. Bend your left knee and then take your left foot up into the strap. Ball of the left foot in the strap. And instead of flattening your low back, arch your low back. Then slowly straighten your right leg out. And again, notice if it's not touching the floor and bring your right thigh down onto the floor. Stretch your left leg straighter. Engage the muscles all around your left leg. Take the strap in just your right hand now, and as your left arm opens, bring your left foot across just a few inches. So keep your left glutes, your left bun on the floor. So it won't be a lot, it's just 2 or 3 inches across the body. And again, usually for many people, a lot of sensation. Where do you feel this today? And if you're repeating this practice, how is that different from another time that you've done it? Inhale, bring your left leg back up. Release it from the strap. And again, bend both knees. Bring your your feet back to the floor. Hover your right leg up off the mat. Cross your right thigh over your left thigh. Hover both knees in, flex your feet, and take your feet out to the sides. Bring your hands to the bottoms of your feet, all the way to the pinky toe side. So across the bottom of your feet to the pinky toe side. This is Supta Gomukhasana, supine cow face pose. Let your hips reach for the mat, your buns reach for the mat, even as your knees draw in and your feet press out into your hands. Really good one for piriformis for many people. Exhale and release. And switch the cross of the legs. Take your left thigh over your right. Hover your knees in. And then open your feet to the sides and reach your hands for your feet. Now, if you can't get your hands to your feet, you can use 2 straps, 2 dish towels, something like that, to bring hands and feet together. So it lengthens your arms, you get the same work. Stick your buns towards the floor, so your low back keeps a little bit of arch off the mat. And then push your feet into your hands into your feet. Very active. Release your hands from your feet. Uncross your legs, set your feet back down, and then just for a moment, draw your knees in towards your chest. Let your buns hang down so you're not lifting, curling up. It's a little different, buns hang down. And exhale, release your legs. Let your knees fall in towards each other, arms out to the side, and just take a couple of breaths. Close your eyes. And you're all done. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today, and have a fabulous day.